Aloha everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hyram. It is the continuation of the best skincare of 2023. Welcome to another installment in the best skincare of 2023 serum edition. I am so excited because, I'll be honest with you. Out of all the skincare products out there, my personal favorite are serums. And no, I'm not saying that serums are more important than sunscreen. They're not, but there's just something so amazing and luxurious about not only using the serum, but also seeing the results that the serum provides. Serums are the power-packed product of the skincare routine, and I am so excited to be introducing you guys to the best of this entire year. I have been working my ass off using so many different types of serums, trying to find which ones are the absolute best that I can recommend to you guys for this video specifically. Been in the works since January. So to say that I'm excited to introduce these products to you guys is a drastic understatement because I'm absolutely fucking thrilled, and I'm going to be introducing some new categories to you guys that I haven't done in my videos before. First up, this video is going to be structured differently than my previous videos because whereas before I recommended based off skin type, this time I'm going to be listing the best products based off of the skin concerns that you have, whether that's dark spots, acne, premature aging, sensitive skin, acne scars, all the major issues that plague our skin. I'm going to give you the best recommendations for each one of those so that you can finish off 2023 with an absolutely amazeballs skincare routine. And in addition to that, one of the product categories is going to be under $20 because I want to make sure that for any of you who are watching who might not have the budget to spend more than that, you have an affordable option ready. And I'm going to be featuring one product that is your guys' favorite. What I've been able to see from the data and comments on my end, I'll be sharing that winner with you. And of course, I do want to say that all the products I'm going to be featuring in this video will be listed in the description box below. I work harder on these videos than any other videos I make the entire year, and you shopping from those links helps to support me and my channel, so I'd really appreciate it if you use those while you're doing your shopping. No pressure as always, they're just going to be down there. And let's get into the best serums of 2023. We're going to first start with the category of sensitive skin because skin sensitivity is something that a lot of us will struggle with at some point in time. And as someone who has very reactive skin, my skin gets tomato red as soon as the wind hits it. I want to show you guys a product that, no kidding, I have used every single day for 5 months of the year. It is the Tower 28 Beauty SOS Intensive Rescue Serum. I was so shocked when I first started using this serum because I was like, Tower 28 is kind of a makeup brand. The ingredient list is really simple. I don't know. And then I started using it and fell absolutely in fucking love. This serum is so good for two main reasons. So this is a $34 serum that primarily features the ingredient hypochlorous acid. And when I first found the serum, I was like, what the hell is hypochlorous acid? I've never heard of it before. Hypochlorous acid is that bitch. And it's something that our body naturally creates to fight against infection, inflammation, redness, sensitivity, irritation, and even COVID-19, which is why it was being used during the pandemic. It is such an amazing ingredient because not only is it a savior for red, irritated, sensitized skin, but it's also one of the most tolerated ingredients by people who have severely sensitized skin. Not only did I notice that it does an amazing job of reducing redness and irritation on my skin, but it's also so lightweight and has such a nice consistency that disappears into the skin that I've never seen with other products that are targeted towards reducing inflammation. Typically, when it comes to sensitive skin, you will find a lot of serums out there that are very heavy, very greasy, thick on the skin, but this serum is one of the best for controlling the oil production on my face while still making sure that my skin feels hydrated. It is freaky, and the ingredient list is so short, and I think that's one of the main reasons I kept using it for so long, because I was like, do I really love this as much as I think I do, or is this just placebo? But it really is that good, and at this point, I've been using it on my skin at least like 4 days a week. It is such a good, simple serum that is very different from anything else that you see on the market. I had to recommend this one. My only fault with it is that it is a little bit pricey for how simple the formula is. I personally don't know what the price point of hypochlorous acid is, but $34 is a little bit on the high end.
1 hour later.
Oh, well, my phone died. Actually, no, it didn't. My phone storage filled up, and yes, I film on a phone. I don't remember what I was saying. Something about hypochlorous acid. It's great. It's on the pricier side, so I will be interested to see if more serums with hypochlorous acid come out that are more on the affordable side. Next is the best serum for breakouts, pimples, and blackheads. And you guys, I did search, I did find a bunch of products, but the thing that always frustrates me with a lot of serums out there that target breakouts is that they have such high concentrations that if you use them every day, they end up drying out the skin, like a lot. And I'm like, I want something that reduces blackheads, prevents breakouts, and targets any breakouts that I'm currently experiencing. And I have to say the best serum for this is the Selfless by Hyram Salicylic Acid and Sea Kelp Pore Clearing and Oil Control Serum. I use this serum either every day or at least like 3 to 4 times a week because the ingredients are so good at helping to prevent my breakouts, make sure my pores are clear, that I don't have blackheads on my face, but it's still in a lightweight hydrating formula that isn't going to dry out my skin. And I haven't been able to say that about any other serum that targets breakouts or pimples because they really dry the skin out if you use them every day. The $20 serum has 0.5% salicylic acid, which is the perfect amount to be able to use frequently every day if you want without seeing that dryness. Plus it has succinic acid to help target and prevent future breakouts, and Sea Kelp to help hydrate the skin with, of course, niacinamide as the second ingredient to help strengthen your moisture barrier to make sure that your skin doesn't get too dry and keeps it balanced. All in the lightest weight formula I've ever tried. Literally, when I was formulating this product with the chemist, I was like, I need this serum to be so invisibly lightweight that you don't even notice it's there. Because let me tell you, as someone with oily skin who also lives in a humid environment, I am sick and tired of trying so many acne products that when I put them on my face, I feel like I'm already sweating them out after a few hours go by. I am done with that, which is why I worked so hard with the chemist to be able to develop this formula to be as lightweight as possible. And sure enough, I used it either every day or at least 3 to 4 times a week this entire year. And that's why I have to recommend it in this video. And of course, it is now at Target, so you can easily find it. Anyway, on to the next product. Anyone out there who has super dry, super dehydrated skin, it is frustrating trying to find a good serum that will not only be a good consistency, but will actually like target the problem of not retaining enough moisture in your skin. And I'll be 100% honest, I personally don't struggle with really dry skin. So this one's typically a little bit harder for me, but I spent a lot of this past year in Colorado. And if y'all have been to Colorado, you know that it's dry. And so I got a good opportunity to try out some products, and the one that I ended up finding with the best ingredient list. Oh, and I forgot to say, the serum is $20. This one does fall right on the mark, but I promise you it is so worth it. You know, I found fine serums out there, but all the serums with ingredient lists that just completely blew me away, all were over $20. And serums are one of those products that I think is worth investing in. Like, you can find a really cheap cleanser, cleansing oil, but serums are really where you're gonna see like the biggest difference in your skin. My top product for dry or dehydrated skin is the Cocoa Kind Ceramide Barrier Serum. I discovered this one when I was doing my 60-second brand review videos, and I saw this, looked at the ingredients, and I was like, holy shit, the ingredients in this product are so good. Why have I never tried it? And I started using it, and sure enough, it is a really good formula. The $22 serum has ingredients like propanediol to help increase the moisture retention, squalane, one of the best moisturizing oils out there, glycerin, sunflower seed oil, and ceramides to help make sure your skin is healed and protected so it can hold on to moisture. And then this is the reason I really fell in love with the product. It has PHA and lactic acid, both of which are exfoliants that are particularly really good for dry skin. Lactic acid and PHA are humectants, which means they're able to retain moisture from the environment in your skin, which is super good if you have dry skin, but they're also the best exfoliating ingredients out there if you struggle with dryness or dehydration. They're very gentle, but super effective of getting rid of those dead skin cells on your face. And it's hard to find a good product for dry skin with exfoliating ingredients because they're usually targeted at either oilier skin or they're so powerful that people with dry skin might over exfoliate themselves. With this one, you won't have to worry about it, and it's just such a well-rounded ingredient list that I had to include it on this list. Of course, because it has lactic acid and PHA, I would recommend using this at nighttime, but I would definitely recommend using a solid moisturizer for the daytime. And if you want to learn what my top recommended ones are, make sure you stay tuned for the next video. But yeah, super good formula that you can find from the drugstore. Great brand. Definitely recommend. Now for the really tricky one, premature aging and wrinkles. Arguably the most difficult type of concern to treat in the skin. But I assume if you've been following me for a while, you have tried a good amount of products for premature aging. So if you do have experience, I definitely recommend tretinoin. Over this past year, I started using tretinoin and immediately noticed how powerful and amazing of an ingredient it is. It's literally prescription and one of the best ingredients out there for treating deep set damage like wrinkles and premature aging. And in the past, I've hesitated to recommend it because a lot of people who are watching my videos are brand new to skincare. But at this point, if you have that skin experience and you're looking to target wrinkles in your face, I would definitely recommend getting on tretinoin. And my personal favorite provider of this past year has been Dermatica. Now, Dermatica is a dermatology service that's online where you pay for a bi-monthly subscription of a custom formula that's made by a dermatology provider with prescription ingredients. Now, of course, they can fully customize based on your preference, but I've tried a few of these providers, and while I think they're each good in their own way, for tretinoin, I've definitely definitely enjoyed using Dermatica the most, as I can really see the results, and I like that they provide a bi-monthly bottle rather than a monthly bottle like some other services do. It comes to about $30 a month, so basically $60 a bottle, which, you know, is not the cheapest. For some people that might be too much, but for me personally, I don't use tretinoin every single day. I use it a few times a week, usually 2. If I'm feeling really frisky, then I'll do 3, which means the bottles end up lasting a lot longer and I get a lot more bang for my buck. And if you've never tried tretinoin, I definitely recommend starting off once a week maximum and then slowly working your way up to a higher usage. But of course, there's a bunch of different services that you can do this with. You can even go to your dermatologist if you have one to get a tretinoin prescription, but I just love the convenience of it being mailed directly to you, the consistency and the enjoyability of the formulas. Plus, I've never noticed an adverse reaction to Dermatica formulas. Sometimes with prescription, my skin has gotten really mad at me, but that's never once happened with Dermatica products. And if you're at that point in your skincare game, I definitely recommend getting on tretinoin because it is the industry standard for like the most powerful way to get rid of those wrinkles through a skincare formula. Of course, I'll have the service link down below. I'm not sure if I have a discount code. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But if I do, I'll have it down below so you guys can take advantage. And then for the final product, I'm going to feature your guys' favorite product from this last year. I've been taking a look at my analytics, data that I've collected, seeing which products you guys have been clicking on, interested in, talking about, and the number one product that you guys loved actually really surprised me, but it's a great formula, particularly if you struggle with dark spots, acne scarring, and even premature aging. The Topicals Faded Serum for dark spots. This formula is like chock full of good active ingredients that work really well to get rid of dark spots, acne scarring, multiple types of skin damage. It's a $24 serum that honestly feels way more like a moisturizer than a lightweight serum, so keep that in mind, with a plethora of power-packed ingredients, but specifically niacinamide, tranexamic acid, a great ingredient for lifting dark spots, alpha-arbutin, an amazing ingredient that helps to basically lift the pigment out of the dark spots and scarring that you have, azelaic acid, and then a bunch of moisturizing agents to basically create a super thick, rich formula that helps to deeply moisturize your skin overnight. And yes, I say overnight, please do not use this during the day.
Every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way.
But I've recommended it in a few videos, and I'm honestly so glad you guys have been loving it because even my experiences with this one, I was like, wow, it works really well. If you want a powerful product that addresses multiple forms of damage and you're specifically someone who struggles with the leftover pigment scarring in your skin and those tricky dark spots, this is definitely a really good formula to go with. I'd say my only like minor complaint when it comes to this product is just how thick it is. And if you're someone who has sensitive skin, I definitely recommend going with something gentler. But it's in an amazing formula that will get you the results that you want. Absolutely. Am I drunk? I will say though, if you're newer to skincare and looking for something gentler, I would definitely recommend the Selfless by Hyram Retinol Serum because that's a really good introductory way of exposing your skin to ingredients like retinol and azelaic acid in a very gentle formula where your skin won't freak out and get super sensitized. But if you've been around the block with products like these, then I definitely say try this one out for some major results. And those are all the serums, guys. We made it. And I hope you can find your dream come true product within this list. Whether you're struggling with acne, premature aging, dark spots, these products are truly incredible. And if you do feel like shopping any of them, feel free to use the links in the description box below. If you do want to support my channel, I would really, really appreciate it. Y'all don't know how much I abused my skin to find these ones. Ooh, so many memories of sensitized, burning, irritated skin. And of course, the series is not over. I'm going to be sharing the best moisturizers of 2023 in my next video. Also, for every skin concern. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already so you can see when that one goes live. I'm really excited for that video. There are some incredible moisturizers I'm going to walk through. But I hope you guys found a product you love. Good luck in your skincare journey, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Mwah.